Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Green Knight. I know, I'm a little bit behind the curve on this one. It's actually on Showtime now, but I've been trying to see it for a while and just never worked out, I don't think. But it's the fantasy retelling of the medieval story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. So, I don't know. Patel, Alicia Vikander is in it, Joel Edgerton. So, yeah, some good people in it. 6.6 on IMDb, 83,000 people have rated it so far. So, like I said, a little bit behind the curve, but it's a weekend. It's an over 2 hours and 10 minutes or something like that. But now it's on Showtime. So, let me see what it's like. I think it was rated higher a while ago, but I guess now that people can access it, it's not as high. So, but that's what I'm here for. Let me check it out, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Alexa, cut. Alexa. Hey everybody, read the credits of The Green Knight, and feels like a long movie. 2 hours and 7 minutes long, but it felt longer. And I tell you what, I was going through the last 30 minutes of this film, and I had built up a lot to tell you. I was like, you know, the first 1.5 hours or whatever it was like, you know, him seeking out the Green Knight to go to his chapel and, you know, to face whatever he's got to face, right? So, and while that was drawn out and, you know, it was okay, great. And then the last 30 minutes was just like, kind of flipped the movie a little bit on the side, really quick. A lot of stuff happening, you know. And, you know, the pace picks up. Let me put it to you that way. And I was like, man, where was this pace for the last hour and 30 minutes? And it's not, like, in line with what I just watched for an hour and 30 minutes. It's like just, I don't know, nonsensical, if you will. I don't know if that's the right term or whatever. But, so I was just, like, ready to go off. And then now I'm not. So, without getting into too much detail, it pans out. Like, when you get to that last 30 minutes and you're starting to feeling like I'm feeling, you might be like, what? What? And then you're going to be like, oh. This is my movie review for you. You're going to be like, what? And then the next thing you know, you're going to be like, oh. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Hopefully you're laughing too. But you know, so it works out for me. Like I said, there were my range of emotions through that last 30 minutes. But in the end, I felt it worked out for me. I don't know how to say it, it was better. I'd probably give it a 6 overall. I tell you what though, I was on a 5. For a little bit. At no time was I close to a 7. Interesting, little too, I don't know, magical, if you will. Or not magical, it's not like sorcery, but like, you know, there's giants and there's talking animals and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't too crazy about. As it went on, after I spoke to you, thanks for listening to me last time, after I spoke to you, it kind of, you know, I know that I'm in store for that, and that it was okay later, but in the beginning, it threw me off, and it made me uncomfortable. But, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. So, I didn't like it for that aspect initially, but it worked out, and then, like I said, it does feel like it drones on. I just, you know, that's the way I felt. That's just me, you know? Maybe you enjoyed it, maybe not, especially if you're into, like, the Knights of the Round Table and all the, you know, medieval kind of stuff. This might be a little bit more interesting, but I'm not so much into that, although I did like A Knight's Tale, Heath Ledger, check that one out. But I'm kind of droning on right now, and you've probably have already hung up on me, but if you haven't, hopefully I was helpful. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. No spoilers tonight. I did get some helpful tips from some of my subscribers, which was fantastic, and I have to start incorporate them. I told them I would incorporate them tonight, but I didn't. I'm going to. on the next better movie that I feel more comfortable doing that with. So, all right, I'm rambling a lot. Hopefully you stuck around. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.